Hello everyone, and welcome to our first doctoral engagement event of the new academic year. By now, you likely know who I am, or at the very least, recognize my voice. But for those who haven't joined us for any new student programming, my name is Whitney, and I'm an assistant director in the Office of Graduate Student Life and Development. And I am absolutely thrilled to welcome you to tonight's networking event, or this morning, wherever you may be, whatever time it is. In New York, it's this evening. Now, hopefully you were able to join us for the doctoral panel discussion that immediately preceded this event. I'm deeply appreciative of our panelists and moderators' time, and I sincerely hope that you found the discussion to be relevant and insightful to you as you prepare to embark on this new journey. If you were unable to join us in real time, the good news is that the discussion was recorded and will be available for viewing at your leisure. To begin, I have a small surprise for you, a few welcoming remarks from our featured faculty and recent alumni, all of whom received their degree conferral during the pandemic. Enjoy.
Hi, my name is Sonali Rajan, and I'm an Associate Professor of Health Education in the Department of Health and Behavior Studies here at Teachers College. And I just wanted to take a moment to welcome all of you to the TC community. Although we will be virtual this semester, I'm looking forward to connecting with many of you in class, during office hours, and through other events over the course of the coming weeks. I hope you have a safe start to the school year, and I look forward to seeing many of you soon.
Greetings and congratulations on being accepted to Teachers College. First of all, I would like to say welcome, welcome, welcome. We are delighted that you are here. My name is Michelle Knight-Manuel, and I'm a professor in the Department of Curriculum Teaching, as well as the executive editor of Teachers College Record. One of the greatest student experience is being involved in different kinds of mentoring relationships. I view mentoring as a mutually beneficial relationship. Recently, 2 doctoral students have become editorial associates, and they are being mentored in different aspects of what it takes to publish in a journal, as well as having opportunities to offer their perspectives on how it can become more inclusive of more graduate students in the process. So as you think about mentoring, I want you to think about this first year and how you begin. And I would suggest that you go to the Zoom office hours of professors whose research you find interesting, and then begin a conversation with them about your mutually scholarly interest. I wish you the best.
Hi, I'm Elaine Smolin. I just graduated in 2020 from the Deaf and Hard of Hearing PhD program in the Health and Behavior Studies department. I want to welcome you to TC. I had a wonderful time here, and I know you will too. My advice is to find a great place to read and study, and for me that was in the library in the stacks. If you go up the steps in the library and go straight into the room with the stack of books rather than into the main study room, there are a couple of tables and chairs right there by the window behind the books, which I felt was a nice secret place, very nice and quiet, but also with great views. So I love to sit there and read and watch the world go by on 120th Street. I also highly recommend the Intercampus Shuttle. If you live anywhere along its route, I live up in Washington Heights, and I could catch the shuttle right across from my apartment and take it down to campus. It was a wonderful way to get around, especially now during pandemic times. So I want to wish you the best of luck, and I hope to see you around campus when it opens.
Welcome, incoming doctoral students. My name is Katie Newhouse, and I'm a recent graduate from Teachers College. I earned my doctorate in education this past May from the Department of Curriculum and Teaching. When I think back about my time at Teachers College, my biggest piece of advice is have fun. Earning a doctorate is no doubt a long and sometimes challenging experience, but there are so many wonderful things that happen along the way. Find those moments of joy and lean into them. Make time to appreciate and make connections to the diverse intellectual and educational community that you are now a part of. Connect with your classmates, professors, and really anyone who works at the college. Not just about coursework, but about your passions and your interests. There are so many wonderful events that will occur while you're a doctoral student at Teachers College, and it's so easy to say, I don't have the time, I need to be working on my dissertation, I have so many things to read. But remember my advice, have fun in those moments. Find serious ways to playfully engage with your doctoral study. Go to events, meet visiting scholars, and find different communities to be a part of. Welcome to Teachers College. We're so glad that you're here.
Like a thought trapped in a room, we pushed ourselves beyond extremes. We imagined a new reality and we took hold of our dreams. Encoded our visions, layered it with pride, with a foundation of love. We're no longer trapped inside. Time, truly a gift from the heavens, I'd say. Now that the world sees us for who we are. Now that the world sees you for who you are. You're saying on this day. Peace, everyone. My name is Dr. Anderson Smith, and I am a proud first-generation member of the class of 2020. I earned my PhD in English education here from TC, and my message is simple. I just want to tell you all that you belong. You earned your spot. There's no imposters here. You belong here. So, welcome.
Wow, Dr. Smith is a hard act to follow. Before I turn you loose to network with your new colleagues, I would like to take this opportunity to offer you a few suggestions based on my experiences as an administrator in student affairs. I can't offer you words of wisdom as I haven't been through the process yet myself, but fortunately I have a plethora of wonderful student colleagues to call on for those purposes. With that, some observations from a dedicated professional include: 1, find your tribe and love them hard. Get involved. Be open-minded and attend events and offerings as frequently as you can. The more that you put yourself out there, the larger the net you cast. Take advantage of every opportunity that presents itself to you. In my humble opinion, one of the best things about Teachers College, which I hope that you will be able to experience in a virtual setting until we can all be together safely, is the sense of community. There are so many individuals, students, faculty, administrators, and staff who care deeply about one another and your success at the institution. Second, always think ahead. Don't put the cart before the horse, but have a plan A and then a plan B and maybe a plan C and or D, if you're okay with that's the way that the cookie's going to crumble. There will always be bumps in the road, but how you navigate them makes the journey that much more insightful and better in the end. Seek out information that will ultimately benefit you, whether that's financial assistance, research opportunities in labs and centers on campus, archival assistance from our senior librarians, developmental opportunities offered by the Graduate Writing Center, or otherwise. Also, seek mentorship. This can be and often is outside of your field of study. While your academic sponsor may also be your mentor, pursue relationships with others who share similar interests and relevant experiences of your own. Mentorship makes all the difference in your academic success. And lastly, please don't be afraid to ask for help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, and it really should be commended. No one ever has all of the tools in their toolkit at the right time or all the time. And finally, and most importantly, when you begin to self-doubt your abilities and your competencies, because let's face it, you're human and you will, never forget that you are enough. To echo Dr. Anderson Smith's final sentiments, you were chosen to be at this institution for very good reason. You belong with our community and you are enough. Tough enough, smart enough, resilient enough, and deserving enough of your studies at Teachers College. And with that, I will close, but as promised, I do have one more surprise in store for you tonight. We have invited continuing students, faculty members, and administrators who routinely work with doctoral students throughout their studies at the college to join us tonight. I encourage you to move freely about the different breakout spaces and to get to know your new colleagues. At this time, we'll take a brief pause. I encourage you to grab a drink of your choosing, whether that's alcoholic or non, and prepare to join us at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time to begin the networking portion of this event. Thank you for choosing TC as a premier institution of study. Welcome to our community, and we wish you the absolute best as you begin your first week of school. Stay safe, stay well, and I hope to see you very soon. Thank you.